welcome back to what might be a complete crapshoot of a recording. Oh, it's working. It's working on the laptop all of a sudden. It wasn't working the entire last recording. So, I guess it's working now. I sincerely hope it recorded episode 21, otherwise I'm going to have this blind spot in my series. Like I was saying last time, mess something up! Oh, who did that crap? Maybe that was my own grenade that messed me up there. Do I have a shotgun to go to right now? Well, I technically just picked that up. Corrosive... Not really. Oh, but I should be using this. Because it's electrical and great against stalkers. It's working now! What was that? That's a skin that I already have.
Throwing grenade!
You guys are so irritating.
I love my powers.
There. Okay, that was interesting. There's like a kinetic kick back there. So one of Tannis's audio logs is in this little shack. There's something unpleasant on the way to it, though. If I'm not mistaken, having the rare loot relic on means I'm more likely to get... I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be more likely to get loot midgets. Alright, let's hotfoot it, because... Rumble, rumble, get inside! There is a... Are you actually taking fire? No, I'm not hitting you. I'm gonna have to deal with this thing first. Die, please die.
Bitches!
Yep. See, what did I say about this sniper rifle making short work of what could be incredibly tedious and frustrating fights? But as you can see, it drinks ammo so fast. Okay, yes, back inside. Well, not actually back inside. Getting this recording actually requires going outside of the map itself is going to kill you, Boundary.
If my hypotheses are correct, which they always are, the legends may be speaking of the vault key. Also, a young man told me I was pretty on my way back from the grocer's. The reaction was surprisingly tame. I only spent the next 3 hours dry heaving into a bucket.
Might as well get this too, so I don't have to come back here. There are 8 flagpoles in this map, and a couple are very hard to get to. The Winds of the Highlands. One is right there in Overlook. It's the easiest one to get. This one's just out of the way. Yay. Very little reason to have to come back up here, so... Did I have a vehicle coming up here? Yes, I did. It's just not showing on my radar. I put it all the way back there. I usually just run it straight up to the gate. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I should bust out my caustic pistol because the 4th one and the rest of the shield missions are up in the Hyperion camp, which is pretty much all robots. That's not a good ramp point. That's a better ramp point, but it was still kind of weak. Weak! And before I do anything else, get rid of these stupid turrets. And the idiot repair drones that are coming towards me. So yes, instead of this, we need to go to the teapot.
Gotcha.
Grab him. Knock the arms off. There's a certain amount of confidence that comes with having done this so many times, which then kind of feels lost when you realize, oh yeah, I'm only level 19 and I can't just backhand my way through badasses. Oh wait, yes I can. I have this. Where's that fire coming from?
Stop struggling.
Yeah, die. Burning my shit. Oh. Come here. There is somebody up top taking shots at me, which is not helpful. Great place for this barrel. Right in the face. Pain engineering. Oh yeah, bring on the pain. And then we get a couple of badasses.
How about that?
Which just need to be wrecked. There's a lot of stuff you can pick up on the way through here too. Specifically a number of treasure chests. So this is above me, up here. While I'm on my way to it, let's... Nah. If it was a really nice one out of a gold crate, I might make it a primary sniper, but nah. Fusion, yeah, that's the one we picked up. But it is Siren Dreams that I'm going to put on once we're back in Sanctuary. I'm going to turn in once I get... Well, obviously these... This Overlook stuff turns in to Overlook.
Silence.
Oi. And I walked straight into that. Overlook stuff turns into Overlook. The Tannis mission turns into Tannis, clearly. There's only one... No, there's... Why do I think there's two vault symbols in this map? I think there's only one. And it's, like, right... Where is it? Yeah, it's on... I bet you can even see it from here. Without falling off the map. Yeah, it's right there. You just have to get to it when you're up on that level. But yes, I was going to switch to this.
Who's that skag-sucking moron up by the cannon?
Please ignore Dave and aim the cannon 55 degrees port-bound, 86 degrees skyloft. We'll need Overlook to sustain a direct hit from the mortar to test the shield.
Okay. Chugga, 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 chugga.
Now, fire the cannon.
Karina, don't feel bad. Jack is your husband of the grinder. Well, I'll bet you if you asked nicely.
Let's try that with the shield on.
And the population of the town just dropped by 1/4.
Please fire the cannon again.
Make rocket go now!
Most efficient. The shield works. Overlook is safe and no Dave. This is truly a happy day. Return to me at your earliest convenience.
So you made one massive city protecting magnitude shield out of 5 incredibly cheap shitty shields. I'm not going to do it right now because obviously I'm in the process of doing something else, but in order to get one of those flagpoles, you have to drop down onto this shelf. There's a flag in there. There's also a hole in the map. I was like, what's that little illuminated spot further along there? Went into it and fell through the map.
Stop.
Are you? Ooh, Iridium. Worth it. If 8. That'll be enough for a very specific SDU. Boom. Again, blowing.
Bandits attacking the end of my ship!
Come on. Move. Oh, this is the terrain. Oh, I didn't open the one down, further down. I'm the dumb. The one right by the mortar controls. What are you doing? This is one of those antennas. Oh, yeah, I think the thing is you can see some of them from here. Oh, this is one. One's actually way the hell off in that corner right there. Blech. Failure to communicate. I have to listen to that myself, see what the difference between any of the episodes from 1 to 20 is between... Oh, hi! Guess who's dead? The biggest, scariest thing over there. That's something that's come up in conversation. If you ever kind of feel bad about killing these Hyperion people, they have been brainwashed to the point where they're saying thank Jack, whereas the rest of us would say thank God. That is how indoctrinated they are. And melt. There was a green. There was a blue thing here before. So yeah, while we're here, let's get the... That's when you gotta be careful. You gotta kinda squeak your way around the edge. Yeah, there's only one in this map. I kinda forgot that. I am actually going to do this. I'm gonna mosey on over here. Yeah, there's no getting back up here from once I'm down on that platform. That's where the audio file is. However, there's two badasses over here that I can wreck and get some goodies from. In theory. Oh.
Whoa.
Okay, well, first of all, I think logistically I'm gonna have to drop some white things. They'll be the cheapest. Could drop the skin, but it's worth $288. 158, 184. Well, I think that's gonna get dropped first and foremost. Worth 400. Drop in white.
Which is superior?
Well, this one gives me electrical, so why would I bother? I will use this sniper eventually. What was I thinking of dropping? 181, 182. Well, easy math. Actually, I can come over here too to get another one of those flagpoles.
Success.
Because there's one right there. Any of these things that's kind of behind enemy lines is always just worth it to get them while you're doing a mission like this. I just need to make sure I don't dive off any of this worth it. Pistol damage, max ammo, cooldown rate 7.2 versus 5.2. This is technically a strength relic, and this is just a proficiency relic. Well, that's the thing. If I do intend to use it, I would rather use one that cools down better. Got the vault symbol, got the 4 antennas, got 2 of the flags. You can see another one from here. Yeah, there's a spot you don't really ever go to right here beneath. Well, I guess you'd go there if you wanted to get a vehicle from that area. That flagpole right there is one of them. It's another one of those spots in this map that there's no mission that really takes you there. It's just associated with challenges.
Yesterday, I had a conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation in as much as my Grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked me why Jack hasn't revived the warrior yet if he has the key. I conveyed that the key needed to be charged by iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face. I returned home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him. For the first time, I felt as if I could actually live in Sanctuary. For the first time, I feel as if I might be okay.
Like I said, these things almost never flip over. Some kind of gyro in them. Just technically coming down on that metal brace there, but and oh, well, before we turn this in, everything is marked. I don't need that. My only gunzerker is way higher than that. So yeah, we're gonna hang on to that one this time. Is this still better? Not really. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna use a key. At the end of the last episode, I said I was gonna use a key, but it turns out I was underestimating my time to complete. So, yeah. The stuff. Pay attention. Fox. Deft. One of the doll SMG name types. Yeah, there's a part. One of the parts is what results in them having animal names. One of the animal names is Falcon. So it would have been cute if there was a little, just a little throwaway joke as a rare weapon or a rare item that one of them was called the Millennium Falcon.
You know my favorite thing about Dave? He's
He's
dead.
dead. This is a shield. That is, and that's why I say it's always worth doing this mission, because this is a really good shield. This one has kind of a... It's got a really long recharge delay on it, but as a weaponized shield, it's very, very good. And I didn't hit sell either, so now I have 22 in my deck.
Guns! I got them. You need...
Put it on. Well, I guess the recharge is not all that different from the one I'm already wearing. We'll hang on to it for now.
Hyperion wishes to remind you that it could be much worse.
Random bucket. Back to Sanctuary. And if Tannis's mission does not level me up, then I might just do the Claptrap birthday stuff, and that might level me up. I think after this episode, I'm gonna wrap up this for the night. Last time I launched World of Tanks, I just randomly got 2 days of premium, so I need to use it. Ooh, purple gun, purple pistol. I don't know. Well, and she immediately drops another mission on you. Where'd you go?
You listened to my notes, I assume. I would be upset were it not for the equally privacy-indifferent background check I ran on you before hiring you for this job.
Hooray! Invasion of privacy. And it pays iridium, too. says impossible.
I
Not so
hid
much.
the copious material I compiled after opening the vault those 5 long years ago. In a fit of spastic paranoia, I did not write down the locations to the information. Find it for me and be handsomely. Oh, were you expecting me to say handsomely rewarded?
Well, what else would you have followed that statement with? So if you've noticed, all 5 of these nav points are in town. Hello. Don't mind me while I walk over this corpse.
I've been relocated to Sanctuary against everyone's better judgment. Not my own, mind you. I never wanted to be here. I was perfectly content to live out my days in a non-standard living arrangement with 2 ceiling chairs I met at a bar fight. Oh, adorable. They barely speak any English. And if you have to ask what a ceiling chair is, I pity the life you've wasted.
8. Bank or back? I'll save until I can up the backpack.
I've had enough of these.
I should discuss the scroll-ophant in the room. The reason for my relocation was an elongated and systematically unpleasant torture at the hands of Jack's cronies. Roland and his well-defined pectoral muscles were kind enough to entrust the vault key with me after the awakening of the Destroyer, not to be confused with the Warrior. Seriously, those sound nothing alike. Oh, right, torture. I asked nicely on several occasions to take proper precautions against bacteria on the instruments, but it fell upon idiotic ears. As they cut into my flesh over and over, I would fade in and out of consciousness and whisper to the ceiling chairs that it was going to be okay. Clork was afraid at first.
That's
His
a
4
bad
legs trembled
sign.
against the cold ceiling, but he knew he had to be strong for me. Then they went to work on his brother, Philippe. Philippe. Philippe was so brave. He was so brave for me when the rotary saws began to ply his legs from his body. Clork cried out for his brother, even when one of the torturers inadvertently sat on him and muffled his cries. The last thing Philippe said before he passed on to the great wooden beyond was, "I love you, Patty. I love you." And then he was gone. It's lonely here in Sanctuary. Sure, Clork prattles around on the ceiling, but it's hardly the same. Jack has taken so much from me. Jack has taken the only happiness I've ever had in his asinine quest for the warrior and more power. Revenge is pointless as music, but on this occasion, I will allow myself the revenge. I will allow myself to aid in his downfall. Mark my words, Jack. You're going to die.
Ah, the chronicles of my torture. I shall warm up some cold cocoa and listen to these again.
Obviously not someone possessed of the ability to experience PTSD.
Time for some training.
Yeah, we're here. We are taking wreck. Damn. 28. You know what, I might as well throw the Claptrap birthday mission on here. It only takes like 5 minutes.
Hey! I have a job of the utmost importance. It's my birthday. I first rolled off the assembly line 7 years ago. Do me a favor and hand out these invites for my stellar birthday bash, will you? And quickly. We're gonna start any minute.
Okay.
We're not gonna make it.
Scooter! I gotta loot his upstairs.
piranha.
This is one of those missions where the first time you take it, you see a clock and you're like, oh no, is there a time trial I'm gonna potentially fail? Nope. You basically can't fail anything you do for Claptrap. In here in Sanctuary, for that matter.
Oh, sorry, I can't make it. Give Claptrap my love, though. My purely platonic love. Don't want him getting any ideas.
Yes, because clearly nobody else works here. And that's not sarcasm. Literally, no one else works the bar. What do we have here? An amp shield.
No.
Come on back, buddy. It's time to start the party.
Time to start the party. Seriously, phone, just get on with it. I think it's updating every single app I have.
I've set up some pizza and some sparkling wigglers. Just hit that boombox and we'll get this party started. All right. The guests should be arriving any minute.
If you don't dance at his party, you're a monster. In this case, dancing is basically jumping and crouching and maybe occasionally fist bump in the air, like, yeah, like you're at a rock concert.
I'm sure everyone just got lost. This place is kind of hard to find.
Not really. Hello.
Feel free to mingle with, nobody.
Well, you're here. There's a picture of Moxie on the pizza box.
Some pizza, if you're hungry. Pizza's kind of cold. Sorry about that.
Well, that's what happens when you order it 6 hours ago.
Cough. Cough, cough. Oh, right. I don't have love. Minion, could you blow into this thing? Maybe liven the party up a bit?
Well, these things make the same sound as the ones that extend.
Yay! You enjoying the party?
Sure. For the longest time, I've kind of been cooking a screenplay for this as a movie or TV show. In my mind, mostly. I haven't written any of it down.
Looks like I bought way
Too much pizza.
So, take some home if you want.
I had an idea for a scene that would just be a nod to this mission. It would basically be like maybe just the 4 main Vault Hunters. They're going off to do something, and then they pass by here and they notice Gage, the Mecha Monster. I mean, it would be appropriate because she's the robot specialist. They pass by her and they're like, "What are you doing?" And she's just kind of lounging in the garbage with Claptrap. She says, "It's a party, yo." Might seem a little cheesy, but
Looking good, minion.
Uh-huh. That's a Jacob's pistol, but ugly as sin with that barrel and grip on it. Or a Torgue rifle, which I would still just sell because I'm not really using carbines at all with this character. Which I think is what's gonna happen. So, still got that, still got that. We're going just a little over. A little over my usual runtime, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna sell off this nonsense.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
Rubberized Tesla, short fuse. Mine's, I can guarantee you mine's still infinitely better. The Quasar. We're level 20. Good, appropriate interval to use a key. Let's be holding the orange gun for luck. And another ugly as sin Jacob's pistol, but one that's actually going to be really good. And a TDR pistol. Loaded revolver. So you got the TDR sight, the TDR barrel, and the bandit grip. Is that just not the ugliest thing you've ever seen? Especially when you know what a pure Jacob's pistol looks like. It's so clean and sleek and like classic revolver, and this is just ugh. Why would you even have a scope on a pistol? Like, especially a revolver pistol. It's silly, but it's gonna get used because it's miles better than that law. TDR body and barrel, Hyperion, which looks a little weird. I'm gonna hang on to it for a moment, just because there's a couple challenges that involve throwing TDR pistols, and that might be worthwhile. But yeah, I'm gonna throw that law back into the bank and call it an episode, because as I mentioned, this has gone a little longer than I usually like it to. So see you all